question that all of us want to know. How much do they earn?
They make a lot of money
Okay. So they found out, right, that one of the elderly there is earning $200 to $300 per day.
Wow.
Jesse.
You know how we always appreciate the hustling spirit, okay? Especially an elderly hustling to get by lah. So have you guys experienced people trying to sell you tissues when you're eating at a hawker center or walking by a street?
All the time.
All the time.
You?
Yeah.
It's quite common lah, okay? But do you guys actually buy it? Because it's quite expensive actually.
Okay, I don't lah. And I'm not proud of that. But one thing I'm proud of is Joseph actually does buy this tissue.
Oh, serious?
Yeah,
We have ever eaten before and he bought from like old auntie and stuff. So, not bad Joseph.
You think about it, right? It's actually quite reasonable. If you buy yourself from like the supermarket or what, right? Then of course expensive, they mark up.
Then where else you buy? Or
but let's say you go to like a hawker center, right? Then the drink
store
store they sell you
yeah,
30 cents, 40 cents also what. So you buy
might as well
like
pay a bit more, give
$1
them.
for 3, and then they come to you.
Now $2 Now the base price
I thought
$2. Last time $1 for 3.
Hey, $1 for 3 can buy.
Now $2 for 3 or $2 for 4.
Yeah, now it's $2 for 3.
$2 man, no lah.
Wait,
Sometimes $2.
but the auntie see face one every time the auntie economy is $2. No, ever since I was in secondary school.
No lah.
Inflation lah.
Okay, I got received $2 before, but they give like wet wipes.
Wet wipe $2 okay.
Wet wipes okay, like
Wow.
included lah. Wet wipe like 2 dry, 1 wet. Okay lah, they can lah.
So okay, so then if you guys buy, right, what makes you buy the tissue from them? You need it, or you know what's the reason behind it?
It's really like the convenience of, because sometimes you eat right, you want something to wipe your mouth with. So the auntie just nice come, and then they also like there's an act of sympathy lah, like you sympathize with them, and you just buy for them lah. Yeah.
Okay, because many of them are like old age, and I feel that is the most compelling reason for people to buy. Like buying out of sympathy, like what you said. Like a lot of times, okay, I do buy here and there, but when I buy, right, is when like the elderly like rabak, those kind of like walking with a stick, like you know that okay they need the $2 way more than you, so you know you just patronize them and buy the 3 tissues.
Cause like my house area, right, there's a lot of people that's not very rich so there's a lot of auntie uncles, right. Sometimes I walk past they like, hey, sell tea, can give $2. I'm like,
Give
no, yeah, give.
I will never.
Yeah, I will never give lah. Like last time I will give lah. But now I think about it, cause I do so many stupid stuff. I know like you can scam money easily. I wouldn't give lah. So like those aunties that actually sell tissue paper, right? I feel like they are actually working. So why not?
So recently, right, a team of interviewers went down to Bedok MRT station because they have like 6 to 7 tissue sellers in that vicinity. Okay, to go and ask these elderly tissue sellers, right, question that all of us want to know. How much do they earn?
They make a lot of money
Okay, so they found out, right, that one of the elderly there is earning $200 to $300 per day.
Wow.
Okay,
So like 6K.
and this auntie also have a helper. So okay, we don't say like the maximum output lah. Okay, we give it an average about like 150 per day. If you take 150 per day per month you are taking back 4.5k, no. And that is more than like what normal people are working their proper job for, no.
You minus your margin, it's still all close to 3k maybe.
Yeah,
Very good.
so
I mean,
you say you're patronized.
I mean like this have been going around for like many years already, right? So that's why like those that run the hawker center, right, they need to apply for certain permits, right?
Yeah,
so
it's
like,
true. Yeah,
so
you need some license lah.
so it limits a lot of those people that just want to earn money from that.
Okay, so talking about
You
license,
try to
right?
apply or what?
4.5k. 4.5k.
If anything, I also be the one that hire the auntie.
The fee.
Talking about license, right? Okay, so the team, after asking the auntie, they went to walk around. Because like what I mentioned, right, there's like 6 to 7 people. Some with license, some without license.
Well, kena expose
Yeah, they went and asked around. Then there's this guy of low IQ said that the father is with him. So the father said that they got no choice. He is, because of his circumstances, he cannot go and find a suitable job or a proper job, and he have to resort to this. And it's not like they never go and try to get license also. They tried and then they failed, but then that didn't stop them lah, because they still have to get
so
by.
he doesn't have a license, but he's selling tissues.
Yes.
How difficult is it to get a license?
I'm not very sure, but I don't know if I don't know whether if the low IQ is in a way lah, or is a.
It shouldn't be, right? Because
If anything,
why
it
would they
should
need
be.
you to have a reasonable IQ to sell tissue?
Yeah.
So
So
that's why
I don't know whether they encourage people like this to sell outside the street. I don't know. Because he gonna rob before lah, like his money and stuff, when he somehow take a nap in the middle of the afternoon, then the money just gone. Yeah, I don't know why anybody would do that. Okay, so as the number of tissue sellers goes up, right, of course the attention will be more also. And I tell you, okay, so I live at the east side, and I live quite near Bedok. When you go Bedok, it's no joke one. The moment you walk out of Bedok MRT, right, you will see tissue sellers left and right, all the way until you walk to the hawker centre. And there's even more there.
Sometimes the auntie camp at the chair sitting out at the hawker centre.
Yeah.
Then you sit down and pick up the money.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so they have a lot of tissue sellers there. And then licensed or unlicensed lah. So this brought attention to the MP of the area, Tan Kiat Hao. Okay, so he was notified of this issue of the number of unlicensed sellers growing, and also how the residents, right? Okay, like what you say, they caught a group of these tissue sellers coming in at certain time in a van together, sell finish, going back in the van and chow.
This one syndicate
Exactly, so it's you!
Fire them lah.
So yeah,
10% of their earnings are you.
without license, no, they just do this, come in the van, bam, deploy, sell this shoe, go back to the van, go elsewhere.
Wow.
So he made him to believe that there is an organized group doing this type of syndicate work lah. So he went to give some warning letters to them and also address the issue of why is there so many tissue sellers lah. He said that a lot of them actually are licensed.
Mm-hmm.
And we know who are those licensed tissue sellers because they have been there for many times. And they are also in the community of Bedok. So it's okay, and we will try to help them as much as they need lah. Yeah, so I feel that the licensed sellers, it's fine lah. Okay, it's all those unlicensed sellers that they just buy tissue and then they resell. They're trying to stop that lah. So although the concerns have been addressed, I don't know if because of this article, right, of the auntie able to earn 4.5k per month, right, will affect them. Yeah, because people nowadays, like you say, we buy out of sympathy and whatnot. But if this auntie is earning 4.5k, is doing decent.
I think a lot of people know this.
Yeah, they know.
They give them despite this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a passerby that they ask also. He said, if I have $50 at a point of time, I will give 50 and just take the 3 packet.
Hey, we set up stall at Bedok can.
And I tell you, it is not uncommon. My mum do that also.
But not 50 lah.
No, not 50 lah. My mum have $10. She give 10. She just sometimes maybe don't take a tissue or just take 1 packet.
Yeah, okay. I normally, let's say I buy $1, I take 1 packet. I give them. Sometimes I got $2, they ask for $1. They don't give back change, no. That's the thing that I don't understand. No change.
You already 10% overriding yeah, cannot sia, that one for sure.
But that is why they make so much money. Because some people, they don't mind just give and then I don't take my change back.
But sometimes like this will make the whole perception of sympathy, it just go to the drain like that. Because last time, right, okay, I also do that. Like I give lah, I buy the tissue. But then because I noticed and I realized there's a lot of stories lah about all these syndicates, all these organizations, then I start to
be more aware.
And because of that, I stopped taking action. So I feel that, because you don't know who is the real one, who is the fake one, and sometimes the fake one seems so real, and then the real one is really in need, but you don't know because you already feel like, maybe there's a syndicate doing all these things.
Yeah. So do you just cut or either you give all because you don't know who is real or fake?
I mean, like for the tissue one, you sort of benefit from it. But let's say
I benefit at the cost.
But the cost is marginal. Let's say if like those really
Keychain one.
keychain one. Walao, that one is really
basket, especially in kampung gang there, walao.
So that one I wouldn't buy lah, cause I know how he want money for it.
Tissue
before.
Tissue 10%, this one 30%, right?
Now, but they also smart lah. Last time I also do. I got do before lah. So, I buy my own keychain I sell. My boss don't care you.
So my last question to you guys will be, if you land yourself in a circumstance where you have no money, you're of old age, and you need to get by, will you sell tissues for a living?
It's not the worst idea, but if there's a possibility to do something that, you know, can use my intellect a bit more, I would choose that lah.
Okay, so if no, right, okay, what will you guys do?
Maybe I would, because if you have no income or low income, right, you can apply to be like a seller, food seller at primary school, secondary school.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you cannot be earning, I think a certain caps.
Oh.
Yeah, so if I am in that situation, I will go and apply and then like set up my own store for
Fulfilling also, get money.
in school or in primary school or secondary school.
Actually, that's a good job. Huh?
If I can, I'll be a consultant.
Oh.
So I mean, will not be playing this game anymore.
Yeah.
So the reason is because if let's say you don't have a skill, then you maybe manual labor, do some kind of menial job, sell stuff, clean stuff or what. That's as far as you can do lah. But if let's say you do have a skill, you do have certain specialized knowledge, then you can venture into other areas. So hopefully lah, if ever there's a need for me to do something at that age, it'll be some kind of
advisory and whatnot. How about you? Keychains.
I mean, for me personally, I always tell myself lah, I don't want to be. I hope lah that I can have my own family so that I don't end up like those auntie and uncles that hang out at the coffee shop all the time. Those are people also that, because they don't have anybody to rely on. So
maybe they're not good to their kids. So you must see how you are to your kids.
Yeah, I'm the best mother lah.
But not the best uncle.
I have multiple kids.
Overriding. The more the better.
All investment fee, other get the cover.